I'm back. Guess what? I got part 2 of that note from that Raytown house. Remember, we bought it, we rehabbed it, we listed it, and we were looking at writing a check to sell this house because we were going to lose money on it. We added seller financing, found us a borrower with a good story and good substantial down, and we created a note. He was paying us about $12.40 a month, and we were looking at getting $12.40 a month for 20 years. We're flippers, right? We didn't really want to flip. We didn't want to collect notes. We wanted the cash so we could go buy another house, and we wanted to be able to flip it. So what did we do? We took our note and we started marketing it about a year in. So we let it, collected payments for a year to season it, so we could prove that our borrower was a good borrower, not just on paper, not just with a good story, but that he had a year's worth of good payments. We probably could have sold it sooner, but we didn't know what we were doing, so we were learning. We were at the same time talking to Grandpa. Grandpa funded a lot of our deals. He was our private investor. And he wasn't too sure that he wanted to collect payments for 20 years. He's like, I won't be alive in 20 years. I'll be like, what, 120 or 110? I don't know. I don't remember the math. But he was like, yeah, I don't want to do that. But then he noticed that, we kind of showed him that there was nothing to it. All he had to do was collect the money. The servicer did all the work and put the money in his bank account. His whole job, write that deposit down into a check register, and that was it. The servicer did everything else, and then we helped him out with if there was we needed to sign a release or something. So we talked to him, and he said, okay, you are owed 219 payments. That's what we had left on the 20 years. And that was $142,897. Not that that number is important. He wanted a discount. He didn't want to just buy it for what we owed. He wanted to pay less. That's how note sales work. You usually buy them for less than what is the face value. So he bought it for $135,520. Let's just say $135,000 for easy math. So that's what he paid for it. Now, what did we make? Remember, house was not going to sell. We were going to lose money or write a check, even worse, to get it gone. We got our down payment when we created this note from the borrower. We got $16,500. We collected 21 payments, which added up to $26,000. And then from our private investor, we got $135,000. That all adds up to $178,000. We had $138,000 in it. We made $40,000 on this note deal. We were going to lose money. Now, it took us 2 years to do it, plus the time it took to get the house rehabbed and sold. But if we were just looking at the 21 months, because that's all I put into ChatGPT, ChatGPT says that's a 15.3% return on our investment. Annualized rate of return. Not bad for a house we were going to lose money on. And we didn't even know how to do a seller finance note the right way, but we figured it out because we were in a mentoring program that helped us figure it out. By the way, that $40,000 profit paid for that whole mentoring program. And we learned a lot of other stuff there too. So, think that might be something you want to learn? There's another part to this video on another note thing, selling the note, and what that private investor made. So I'm going to be back on the next video to show you what he made, what he could have made, what he did make. So check for the next video, and remember, we're talking about notes at Mary in January. So find the Mary calendar, however you get there, get signed up to come to the monthly meeting. We're going to find out why so many people are turning to notes and how they're making money. And then we have a workshop on the 17th. It's like 9 to 2, and we're going to talk about what you need to do to make a good note. Before you go out and create a note, what you need to know what to do so it's a good note. So we have Note School coming in for both of those. Jeff Watson is an attorney that you might have heard us talk about before. You might have seen him speak here at Mary on different topics. But he is also an instructor at Note School. He knows notes inside out and backwards, and he's going to come in and share his knowledge with us in January. So check out the Mary calendar for that event. Watch for part 3. Let's see what our private investor, let's see what Grandpa made on this deal.